Keon, we got a lot to talk about tonight, sir.
100%.
Them dogs are showing out in Mobile in the Reese's Senior Bowl. A- and before you popped in, alcohol will be flowing between the hedges in 2024 for everybody.
It's you
This
know
is like
it's
an Oprah Winfrey skit right here.
it's true what they say. There's nothing finer. There's nothing finer in the land than a drunk,
And a
obnoxious
drunk
George
obnoxious
fan.
Georgia fan.
Man,
Mm-mm-mm. Boy, will that be ever so true. You know what? I do want to start. Let's do this. We're gonna kind of go a little bit off here. I want to start with this because this is very, very new. Hours new, hours fresh. What kind of impact do you think that will make? I think there's several different circumstances that could have somewhat of kind of an economic impact on it, right? I guess my question. Let me tailor this down a little bit. How will it impact the tailgating and the camp, the game day, right, experience? What are your thoughts on that?
honestly, it's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to see it. Um, gonna have a lot more of a rowdier crowd than most. So I think that's gonna be huge for us. Also, uh, as a person that likes to go to said games, it's great for me. Not gonna lie. Give me a little Dos Shackish, okay? Maybe a Modelo if I'm a good fellow. Maybe a Michelob Ultra or several.
I want to pose a question for everybody watching and listening. If you're watching in the comments wherever you may be watching, if you're going to Athens, what will be your first beer purchase? What brand will it be? Let us drop a comment. Let us know what you think. If you are listening to this podcast, folks, just head over to Twitter and I'll make a post. I'll make a post
What will be
and
your
just
go-to?
even though I don't really drink, probably I don't know. I'd have to see what options are available, but I mean, probably Coors, I guess. That would be my pick. I think that might be my pick. I don't know. I really don't know. Like I said, I would have to see what options are there. As we wait for Keon to get back, as I spoke too soon. I don't know if did you hear what I was saying, Keon?
No, one more time for me.
Okay, so like I said, I don't really drink, but if I did, I might just have to deal with a course or something. I don't really know what they would have, but I don't really know. I would have to see, but just throw something out there, I guess.
Uh,
But
Dos Equis if they have it every time.
that's the most Texas fucking answer I've ever heard.
Uh,
Period.
I would have said Shiner, but that's another one.
Give me a PBR if they got it.
Ew. Fucking that's disgusting.
You're disgusting.
Michelob Ultra, that's another one.
Michelob is a good one, I suppose.
Yeah.
Like I said, I haven't drank. Dude, I haven't drank in so long. I don't even know. I'm just throwing out a fucking option to be honest. I
Crack
really don't
open,
know.
crack open a Budweiser.
Heineken.
That's a
I
good
do.
one.
Yeah.
Heineken,
Give
that's
me the
another one.
give me the green candy.
Yeah. Uh,
I mean,
Budweiser, red can.
Bud Heavy, huh? That's the most Bama baby thing I've ever heard in my life.
I'm telling you. Uh, no Bud Light though. Got me messed up. Um, but yeah, mostly the Dos Equis.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'm curious though, right? Like, obviously, we're looking at alcohol, right? And I think this is going to have a massive impact, and I don't think I don't think it's going to necessarily be an issue impacting too much of the tailgating experience. I think you're still going to have an elite atmosphere, campus environment on game day. I do believe that's still going to be the case. It's too good not to let that happen. But what you're going to do is facilitate the rambunctiousness, shall I say, for every Georgia fan in all the land
now,
that comes between the head.
now,
It's going to be fucking insane.
now, let's be clear on this because this could happen, and this would be the worst if it did happen. Whoever's in charge of the inventory whatever you think you need,
You better bulk the fuck up.
whatever you think about it, I'm gonna just say this: whatever you think you need, however much you think you need, you might as well get 10,000 more. Okay, because when Auburn comes to town, when
Oh Jesus.
when Tennessee comes to town,
Oh boy. Oh boy.
you know what I'm saying? Uh, there's a list of them. Honestly, I mean, I could really just scream down the list, but there's a couple of these games that you really gotta think it through. Gotta
Yeah.
reconsider.
No,
Gotta read some litter.
definitely. I definitely think it's going to be very interesting. Um, Looking at right, not only the environment right outside the stadium. I just know that calling the dogs is going to be a very, very, very entertaining experience come week 2 when we're actually playing our first home game. Um, it also leads me to wonder what light up Sanford will look like at a night game with alcohol flowing. Because I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen. And when it does, it's going to be nuts. Like, I genuinely believe that. Am I wrong to believe that?
No, I don't think you're wrong. I think large spike in alcohol sales come fourth quarter. Um,
Athens and Clark County is, boy, they are sitting there just, boy, they just got big eyes, like Hank Hill about to bust. You know what I mean?
man, I'm gonna tell you, and I just think when I look at everything, we're already a rambunctious group. We're a what is the word? Rambunctious bunch. Yeah. Um,
Yes, yes.
now we're about to be a drunk rambunctious bunch.
But we were already that. It's just a more drunk, obnoxious bunch.
Yeah. Shout out to all the people that was sneaking in with a flash somehow.
Fair point. Now you don't have to. Well, yeah, you kind of
Yeah,
do.
you still
Kind of
do,
do.
but at least
Um,
you can get beer.
Fair point. Also,
Also, to whoever's in charge, none of that PBR bullshit, right? None of that Keystone bullshit, right? Dos Equis, Budweiser, okay, Coors, all right, Shiner Bock, Heineken, all right, Michelob Ultra. Let's act some. We're Americans here, okay?
you hear me?
You hear me? Okay. Uh, maybe not so much with the Heineken, but you get the point, right?
Shit.
We're
You
not
think if
16 trying to drink. We're grown adults. We pay taxes.
nah shit if you throw a Heineken out there, I would take it.
Oh, dude, if
And
they,
I don't even drink. Like I said, I don't drink anymore, but I would.
I love a good Heineken.
But
I'm not gonna lie.
by the way, we have to do our due diligence as a podcast for as a broadcast.
100%.
Please drink responsibly.
Please drink responsibly.
Under your discretion too, please.
Don't drink and drive.
Yeah, Athens, Clark County gonna be licking their chops, folks. Give them a reason not to look at our damn football team, though. There, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get plastered, but I know I'm not driving, so you ain't gotta worry about me.
Boy, Uber driver's about to make a fucking killing.
Oh man, what? I'm Uber
Jesus.
VIPing to the game. Hey man, just
That was
sit,
some expensive shit.
just sit here.
That's some expensive stuff.
No, it definitely is. I've done that one time. One time.
You know what? I do want to bring out another another benefactor of this decision. Local Waffle Houses, folks. Local Waffle Houses about to be raking in. Oh, please,
Shout
Waffle
outs.
House, folks.
Shout out. Matter of fact, Waffle House, I don't understand why y'all don't sponsor the pod. Shout outs to the All-Star Breakfast. Okay. Easy, hands down, bar none. Come get you some. Go to your local Waffle House and order the Waffle House. Order the Waffle House. Order the All-Star Breakfast because it's top tier stuff, right? That's fine dining. Okay.
Well, that's that redneck hibachi, baby.
I'm trying to tell you. Matter of fact,
Mm.
Tabasco sauce. Just bless it one time. Ew. You know.
Give me that. listen, best waffle in the business by far.
That's it. Ooh, one more time, just in case you didn't see it. Yet again, Waffle House. Shout outs to Waffle House. Go get you the All-Star breakfast at your local Waffle House.
Mike Free says a couple of Bubbas from Valdosta or Macon will spend the night in Clark County.
I swear, I promise.
Boy, that drunk take about to be busy.
that drunk,
I'll leave it there.
that drunk take finna go
Listen,
stupid.
listen.
You
Look,
were at the game
another,
too? Yeah, uh-huh.
boy, how about them fucking dogs, baby?
Yeah.
That's coming. That's coming.
As soon
It's coming.
as soon as you walk in, you see a bunch of people from the game walk in and be like, how about them fucking dogs is what I told them, right? Right? Damn, we're in here, aren't we?
Catch a stray go dogs from the
From the guard.
cops up front. From the cops up front. Buddy, I got to do this to you, but how about them dogs?
Yeah.
That's what's coming. All right, that's just what's coming.
But seriously, don't drink and drive. Please take advantage.
Also, guys,
of the
listen.
Ubers and Lyfts.
For the college kids that are listening to this, please don't be stupid and do fake IDs. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Just wait till you get back to the frat house or something. You know what I mean?
That's literally it. True.
What do I know?
See, that's one thing about college that I never understood is like, because for most colleges, the stadium is on campus, and it's truthfully on 9 times out of 10, it's on one side of campus. Hardly ever is it in the middle of the campus. But if it is, it makes it even more stupid for people who live on campus to get busted with DUIs and all that other stuff.
Listen, I'll give you a war story. All right, when I was back in tech school, right, when I was down in San Antonio, right, San Antonio, your area, your neck of the woods.
Well, I'm in Dallas, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
No, close enough. Well, I say that, but it's Texas too. But you know what I mean.
Right.
You hear me? No, so basically we had a bar, right? People do their thing, but the issue is, and this is where I get kind of anxious for people. You can have fun at an event or at a venue, but if you do the due diligence to walk back, because that's all we had to walk back, right? People still were getting in trouble for it. So I get worried about that, right? Like if underage, sure, maybe, right? I get it. But like people were of age trying to walk back and they were trying to get them charged for like, right, disorderly conduct or like just public intoxication. Yeah. It's like, dude, we have to, like, where we live, like we have to walk. But yes, Mike Free, Lackland. Yep, Air Force vet.
Shout outs to Lackland Air Force Base.
Shout outs, hold on. I'm going to do this. You talk about the Waffle House, man. Shout outs to Whataburger. I had it one time and it was delicious. But it's not cookout. It's not cookout level. All right. Maybe it's the bias in me. Yeah. Either way.
It's bias.
It's back home.
Now, I will say this, right? Yet again, this is going to be huge, not just for the fans, but for the students, right? Students, to all of the Georgia students that might end up watching this podcast, please, if you don't take anything away from this show tonight, just do these 2 things and you'll be fine. This is how I made it through college my damn self, right? You need to find somebody who does not drink and has a car. And then the third step, I said 2, but here's the extra one, and you can take this with you, right? Be friends with them. So when you go out and you do what you do, you can call them so they can come and pick you up. One of my favorite things I used to love to do, and my friends who didn't drink used to hate me for it, every time I would go get trashed at a bar, guess who's with me? Drinking a Sprite, drinking a damn smoothie. My friend Sean, shout outs to Sean, who didn't drink at all, but he was just there, truthfully, to make sure I made it home. Hey, man, if you can just get me to the front doorstep or just in the parking lot, we're gold. I can figure it out from there.
To be fair, I do want to make this be known that it is okay to call somebody.
Always.
Right? Like on a serious note, right? Like seriously. We're having fun about this because this is big news. Yeah. Right? Georgia fans been wanting this for a long time.
I'm about to go to a UMass game now.
Listen, To be fair, maybe this is the parent in me, Keon. I would rather you call somebody and then be upset than you get a DUI or you get killed in a car crash.
100%.
Like
Please
it's
call
not worth it.
people to help you. Do not
This
try to
is
take it into your own hands after you've already been in the consumption of alcohol. Because I'm telling you, it always ends bad, man.
don't don't let your plan change once the potent potables are flowing. Please,
Yeah.
in all seriousness, we'll get back to our fun, but I do want to. I have to do that.
N-
I have to.
No, seriously though, right? Yet one more time, right? Three things. I'm at it now. Find somebody who doesn't drink with a car and make friends with them.
See,
So when you
there you go.
wait, what is it? Uber, Lyft. That's another thing. Uber, Lyft is there for you as well. If you don't even have money for a Uber or Lyft, bro, literally tell the bartender they will pay for you to get an Uber. They have to do that. Well, out here in Texas, they have to do that. I don't know if that's a thing out there,
Listen,
but in
if
Texas,
you
that's how it is.
if you're worried about the cost of an Uber or cost of a Lyft, you damn sure better be worried about the cost of a DUI, folks.
Fam,
It's just 10 grand. Let's like that.
phoned a friend, phoned a person you're dealing with, okay? Call your parents. I've done that. I have definitely done that. Hey dad, won't believe it, but it's Thirsty Thursdays, and woo, let me tell you what I could do with $30. Uh Need 25 for a lift.
Boy, shit, go to Dollar Beer Night and spend $30. That's what I'm talking about.
No, you getting discounts on tequila, beer, uh I'm telling you, man, $30 is really on Thirsty Thursdays. That's
Now,
that's easily 20 drinks.
while we're caught up on this, I do want to bring it back to Georgia, right? Do we? So I'm expecting those beer costs to kind of be somewhat pricey, but I would hope they're not like a Braves game. Braves games, like a damn, I forgot what was it. I don't know what size beer it was or something. It was like $10 for that bitch. I was like, what?
I'll slam that hundred
I was like,
dollars.
what?
I'll slam that $100 down on that table like a fucking domino. I swear to God.
Yeah,
Boom!
yeah. Mike says if you're out drinking and can't save $20 on Uber, drink at home or walk at home. Yeah. Either way, I mean, again, I'm not going to beat down that bush again, but right, listen, we're having fun talking about something important, right? I think this is actually a huge step for Georgia uh, when it comes to right revenue because it's coming.
Yeah.
revenue revenue's about to be flowing just like that yeast and hops. Okay,
No, seriously
but
though.
I think it'll do a lot of listen. That for like that Tennessee Tech game, I think it is.
Okay.
I think you about to see it. I wonder if they do it for G Day. I don't know if they do it for G Day. I think they might actually do it first home game.
No, I think they're gonna open it out on the home game. I don't.
Well, hold on though. If the context is out there, I have to do more digging. But I think it would be interesting to do it on G Day.
I mean, one would assume that they're starting that then.
It would make it. I think it would be more interesting. It would make a G Day more interesting. I've heard people say that they don't go to G Day because it's boring. Dude, get alcohol flowing and watch your team play, even if it's playing each other, right? Playing your offense and your defense together. It don't matter. I think you're about to see people go there just if there's alcohol there on G Day. It makes sense, and the revenue's already starting. Might as well. Might as well.
Now that I'm really thinking about it, I could really see them saying, "Hey, look, for this tiny ass cup, $15."
You know what?
That doesn't change anything in my mind because it's still getting bought. I'm gonna just tell you.
People will do it. I do think though you do want to be careful because some of those costs can push away some revenue. But again, it's a supply and demand, and it's also right. You're stuck in there, if you will. Now, you can go out and get your beer from your car. Good luck getting back in, right? So
What are those people called that walk around? I forgot the name. It just escaped my mind. But you know, you go to the game and there's folks
the
walking.
ushers,
Yes. Shout outs to them because now y'all are about to make a lot of tips.
that or oh, no, you're talking about the vendors. Sorry,
Yeah, the vendors, my bad. Yeah, I'm thinking about the vendors. Dude. Dude. We double cupping
but
for the
yeah, I think
kickoff.
when it comes down to it, it'd be very interesting. Ken, you got any more final thoughts there?
I think it's going to make us a lot more of a rowdier crowd than what we already are. It's going to enhance the fan and viewership. Well, not viewership, but experience, especially for those of us who, after a long day of watching Georgia curb stomp their SEC opponents, sometimes you got to kick it back with a brewski, a Teddy brewski. You know what I'm saying? Uh, there's no other way around it.
Can you hear me?
Score the touchdown, go for two, and give me a cold brew.
Yeah, I had some issues there. Sorry about that. Technical difficulty for out of nowhere.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you good. Sorry about
Right. Score the touchdown, go for two, and give me a cold brew.
that. Excuse me. All right. I think it's a big situation. Last day of January. I think they were forced into it ultimately, but either way, it is a massive win because other SEC schools have, adopted this where you can drink throughout. And I haven't seen models or anything, but I'm sure there's some revenues, excess revenue there. So I
Oh,
think
100%. I think it came down to us and Auburn being the main ones in the conference who didn't have that.
yeah, sounds